Hi, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I will show you how to clean your airsoft barrel like a professional. I will cover both deep clean of the inner barrel and also a quick clean. But before you start and before you start touching your airsoft guns, just make sure that they are unloaded. So pull the magazine out, make sure that there is no BB in the chamber. Same thing for the AEG, pull out the magazine, pull out the battery and make sure that there is no BB in the chamber. So, I have owned quite a lot of airsoft guns over the years. This is my current arsenal of 4 airsoft guns. And I have also worked professionally as an airsoft technician at an airsoft shop, doing custom replicas, very high-end replicas. So, I have quite a lot of experience. So, we will cover how to do it and what you will need to do the maintenance of the inner barrel. So, here is what you can use for the cleaning. Now, you can use this cleaning rod which you often get with airsoft guns, and it is decent. It can work in conjunction with microfiber cloth, but after some time this end might break if you're not very careful, like it happens to me. So what I recommend is to use this cleaning kit. Now this one is made for 22 long rifle, so it's for real guns, but it is actually very useful for airsoft guns as well. If you open it, then you have a few brushes here, and you can use and should use this one. This is from synthetic material, it's synthetic, and you have this handle with these extensions, and you can screw them together and clean even a really long inner barrel. Now this is better for a few reasons. Now, this brush doesn't leave residue like the microfiber cloth does. So this cleans your barrel more from our experience and my experience than microfiber cloth. But even microfiber cloth is decent, but this is the best you can get. Now what I also recommend is to get a compressor, because once you clean the barrel with the solution and the microfiber cloth or the brush, then it still might leave some residue in the barrel. So that's when the air compressor comes in. You just put it onto the base of the barrel and blow it, and it will clean the barrel absolutely perfectly. So let's talk about quick clean. Doing a quick clean of the inner barrel is very important. Now you should do it after every shooting, so after every day at the airsoft field, after your practice session, pretty much after every shooting you do. And you should also do it when you are noticing some inaccuracy out of your weapon. So let's just say it is not shooting as straight, as accurate as before, then I recommend doing a quick cleaning of the inner barrel, like I will show. So let me show you how to quickly clean your inner barrel. So start by taking out your synthetic brush, the black one, this soft synthetic one. Never use the brass one. If you use this brass one, this will scratch and destroy your inner barrel, so never use this one. This is only for real guns. Use this synthetic one. Also, try to not touch it much, like this, because this will attract dirt and make your inner barrel more dirty. Do not put it on the table, only try to grab it by this metal end and just put it in its place. Don't put it on the table, because it will get dirty. So, take the brush out, screw it onto the rod. Now, here is the isopropyl alcohol. Put it inside, make sure it's wet. Now shake it off a little. Now close the lid. Now take your airsoft pistol, and we only want to put it so far inside. We don't want to touch the hop-up bucking. So if you look, the bucking is probably somewhere over here in this area. You can also measure it and put a tape here so you know how far to stick it down the barrel. And now put it inside carefully. So for me it's going to be approximately this much. I will use my fingers as the stop and just put it inside carefully so you don't scratch the inner barrel, but this is very soft so this won't scratch it. And now clean it a few times. You can also check here by the chamber and you should not be able to see the brush. Now that's a decent quick clean and this should be enough for a pistol. Now let's do a deep clean of the inner barrel. It will be as clean as brand new from the factory. So we have to first disassemble the pistol and disassemble the hop unit. So here is the hop-up unit with the inner barrel, and we have to disassemble it even more to get to the inner barrel and the backing. So here is the inner barrel with the hop-up backing. We will remove the hop-up backing, and here is the inner barrel itself. Now we'll do the same stuff as before, and now we can thoroughly and deeply clean this inner barrel. So same thing as before, take a cleaning rod, so I went to my compressor and blew the inner barrel and it is perfectly clean. It is exactly like from the factory. Absolutely zero imperfections and absolutely smooth. So the inner barrel is now perfectly cleaned. Now we have just cleaned the inner barrel and it is perfectly clean, but I also recommend cleaning up your hop-up backing, because this is also very important for the accuracy of your gun. So it's important for this part to be degreased. So you can take some toilet paper and just wipe it away until it's clean, until there is no grease left. And then you can take a Q-tip and take there and swab it from the inside so it's again dry and without grease. Okay, so this should be clean and now we can all put it together. Okay, and that's it. And that's the perfect cleaning of your inner barrel. It is perfectly clean right now. So now let's do the same thing for the rifle. Again, first you can measure it. You see that this one will probably not be enough. So I will screw another rod in. Now put it in the isopropyl. Close the lid. And you don't want to put it more than, yeah, so this is the limit. Don't put it more than at the edge of the handguard. So approximately like this. And you do the same thing as on the pistol. You put it down the barrel. Now my fingers act as a stop, and you're going to brush it a few times. Ideally, try to push straight into the barrel. Do not push it at an angle, push it straight down the barrel. Now on AEGs, after you clean the barrel like this, there will be some leftover isopropyl alcohol in the barrel. So what you should do on AEG electric rifle is to plug in battery and shoot a few times, so the air seal and the air in the cylinder will push the isopropyl alcohol out and the barrel will be decently clean. So I have plugged in the battery, I have made sure it is unloaded, and now I will dry fire it a few times. Now this will get rid of the isopropyl alcohol in your barrel, and now the barrel should be clean.